Hello guys, it's me, Matt, and I'm watching the digital event with a friend. Yes, 10 seconds remain. No, it's 6 seconds with me. Shut up. Jetzt. No,
du siehst es auch? Major 17 plus.
Los geht's. Dumm.
Du siehst auch so einen Block? Oh.
Digital event.
Please welcome Nintendo President and COO Reggie Fils-Aimé. If you say
Das erinnert
so.
mich an irgendwas.
Welcome to
Was erinnert mich das?
Nintendo fans.
This is cool.
You guys thought we wouldn't have a press conference. Not my problem.
Wer hat sich das denn ausgedacht?
We have Nintendo's biggest stars backstage, ready to make some big announcements.
Oh, great! Another
That's so
Mario game!
Don't love your tone, but actually no new Mario game today.
Oh.
I'm getting bombed! Bring my cart around! I'm out of here! Hey, looks like I'm the new face of Nintendo. Hey, they promised me you wouldn't be here! Come on, Reggie, give us Mother 3!
How about hits
Wer hat sich
instead?
das ausgedacht?
Hey, wait a minute! If Nintendo's heroes are backstage, who's watching the bad guys?
Not my problem.
It's me, Wario!
I guess this is my problem.
Okay,
While I go Reggie on these fools, here's what's new.
Okay, Smash Bros. With Ganondorf. Schade, kein Gira hin. Warte, voll episch. Hallo. Ja, Mann, voll toll.
Wie die guckt?
Beste finstere Blick überhaupt. Oh!
Wer hat sich das ausgedacht?
Jawohl!
Ich hab das.
Charity to you. Ey, komm schon, das kann man nicht überbieten. Beste.
Das geilste.
Oh ja, Smash Bros. Come on. Nein! Nein! Komm schon! Nein! No! No! These armies! Scheiße!
Ich glaube, das sind nur Mies.
Nein, nein!
Oh Mann, ich hab mich
This
doch
is
schon
so dumb!
gedacht.
This is so fucking dumb! It's not cool! I hate this!
Ich werde schon jetzt kommen.
Man, come on! No Mies, ey, come on!
Ja.
Oh, now kommen die Figuren.
Ich hasse dich.
Mario! Great fight! Juhu! Danke! Ja, nee! Ja. Blumen!
Okay, ernsthaft?
Ja, die Figuren sind aber, glaube ich, nur Helfer.
Eins ist schon mal eingetreten. Die Figuren nicht.
Hello, I'm Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited. Here at the Nintendo Digital event, I'd like to lead off by talking about Super Smash Bros.
Bitte, mach das.
Right now, you're seeing two familiar bigwigs facing off in a friendly battle. But this isn't a simple pre-rendered animation. What you are seeing
man kann
will be
sein Mii
possible in
ausnehmen
the
und dann
new Smash
aussuchen,
Bros. Games.
welchen Charakter
Now,
es
by
ähneln soll.
using a Mii fighter, anyone can join the battle.
Nein!
I thought about having
Das
Mii
könnte man
characters
das
appear in
ist
Super
dumm,
Smash
das
Bros.
ist
Brawl,
genauso,
but in the
als
end,
man
I decided
Shadow
against it.
reinpacken würde.
Somehow at the time, it didn't seem right to have Mii's punching and kicking. For this game, though, we're not simply
Ja,
throwing the
aber wie
Mii's into
gesagt,
the
ich glaube,
fray.
das Mii
We've done some
nimmt der Mii
serious
besser
work
aus
getting
mit
them ready for
Mario,
the fight.
und das ist der Mii
Serious
wie
work.
Mario.
Have a look.
Also von der
They're
Fähigkeit.
almost not even Mii's anymore.
Ja, nee, die packen da so viele Worlds rein. Okay,
Ich denke, du kannst bei mir auswählen, welchen Charakter sie immer sein.
Das ist schon mal sehr nett.
I think you can tell that the Miis are going to be just as competitive as the other characters.
Das kann sein, aber...
Mii fighters will come
die
in three
Sonnenritter, Gunner
varieties.
und Brawler.
Brawlers fight empty-handed and prefer to be up close and personal. Mii brawlers are both fast and
Ich glaube,
powerful.
ich bin ein bisschen vor dir.
Sword fighters are weapon masters. They stay cool and calm as they chase down opponents. Gunners are armed with mysterious arm cannons. They have lots of different projectiles that can be fired from long range. Brawlers, sword fighters, and gunners. Each type is treated as a separate fighter.
Oh. Okay.
And each type can choose 4 special moves from 12 options.
Das sind alles 3 separate
This means
Charakter.
that the Mii fighters will have a total of 36 special moves from which to choose. 9 regular fighters to equal that number of moves. But I didn't decide to include Miis in the lineup just so you or your friends could join the battle. See, every day I receive requests for new characters to be added to the game.
Yeah.
And now you can use Miis to recreate any character you like and fight as them. Anyone can join the battle.
Man.
You can fight, anyone can fight. This is your chance to defeat Nintendo's greats.
Das hätte ich nicht unbedingt gebraucht.
Tell me more.
We're fast approaching the sales date of the 3DS version. The game is almost complete, but of course there are an astronomical number of variables in a game like this. We have to be sure to put enough people on the debug team and test it correctly. Thank you for your patience. We've put all our focus into getting the
Ich weiß nicht,
fighters,
ob ich das
items,
3DS
assist trophies,
toll finden
stages,
soll, weil ich
and
das nämlich
enemy
hier-
characters
Ja,
ready and
yeah.
in the game. And there are many different modes besides the main Smash battles. I won't go over them in detail now,
Was ist
but
das für eine
let me
Stage
show you a
gewesen?
bit of what's in store for you.
Eine Wahl.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, Geld, 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 Geld.
Nothing harder. Nice. Jawohl, Sandbag Challenge. Oh. Diese Remake-Theme, das ist richtig geil. I just want King right here, then I'm happy.
Geht das mir jetzt?
Oh. Okay, that's too much. I just can't see what it
Ich denke,
is
ich denke,
exactly.
ich das gut.
Trophies everywhere. What's this? It's Master Hand.
There are many more game elements that we haven't introduced yet, but I don't think we can talk about them all before we release. However, this will be our first Smash Bros. Game on a handheld, so I hope you're all looking forward to Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS.
I am.
Ah,
Oh, am 3. Oktober schon?
ja komm. Ah,
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Nintendo's digital event at E3. This year, we wanted to do something different to celebrate what it means to be a
Hello,
Nintendo
Reggie.
fan. Today, you'll meet many of the talented Nintendo teams working hard to deliver great games and hear some of our big E3 news, with more to be shared throughout the show. While I've changed out of my Fireflower suit for now, Mario is still close to my heart. You may recognize this as what Mr. Iwata used earlier to defeat my Mii fighter in Super Smash Bros. Now, I'll say there's no way he beats me without resorting to a little magic. And in fact, I'm right. That's exactly what he did. Because this is no ordinary toy. This is one of the first in a new line of products Nintendo has in development called Amiibo.
was für ein Ding?
And only on Nintendo systems will you be able to enjoy all the different experiences in this Toys to Life category. Along with Amiibo, both Disney Infinity and Skylanders Trap Team have unique features and functionality that can only be found on Wii U. There's a special chip that's embedded in every figure. Any Wii U system will recognize the figures by touching them on the Wii U gamepad. And when that happens, they spring to life
Amazing was
compatible
cool.
games in cool new ways. When you touch Amiibo to the gamepad, the character's data is downloaded into the game you're playing. And it's also a two-way street. We can send information back to the figure.
Okay.
So in other words, your figure's data changes as you play, which opens the door for various new gameplay possibilities. For example, your own figure with its own unique stats and fighting style will not only appear, but also evolve as a fighter in Super Smash Bros. On Wii U.
Okay.
In fact, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U will indeed be the first game to support Amiibo. In other words, this holiday we're not only releasing the game you've been waiting for, but also Amiibo that literally gives you new ways to play. As you saw in my battle with Mr. Iwata, when you use an Amiibo in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, that character will appear as a fighter in the game and compete in battles, developing its own unique attributes and skills. You can fight against them yourself, have them score off against other Amiibo. They can even join you and fight on the same team. But Super Smash Bros. Is just the start. Amiibo Play is also being prepared right now for a number of other Nintendo games.
Okay.
One of those is a game many of you are already playing, Mario Kart 8.
Ah.
We'll have more details on that and other games soon.
Swordplay.
I'm guessing you've got a lot of questions, but there's much more to cover in this digital event today. So I'm going to ask you to do this. When we're done here, at any time you can catch Nintendo of America's own Bill Trinan, who's hosting a dedicated Amiibo video that goes into a little more detail. So be sure to find him at Nintendo.com or the Nintendo YouTube channel.
Okay.
Super Smash Bros. And Amiibo are big initiatives for Nintendo. But now it's time to give you a sneak peek at some of the many projects in development.
Okay.
Whenever I'm over in Japan and lucky enough to see these new games, I'm reminded of the first video game I fell in love with. Super Mario World on my Super NES. I played it endlessly, finished with 99 lives, and I still have that cartridge. I bet you remember the first game you fell in love with, too. Those of us who play games know that there's nothing quite like them in the world. And those of us who love Nintendo know that no matter what's going on in our lives, we can always count on these games to deliver fun and great gameplay. Because it's Nintendo. But what is it like to make these games? Well, you're about to find out directly from our development teams. They're working on some amazing new projects that underscore the point that there's never been a better time to play games on Nintendo platforms. At the end of the day, Nintendo game creators share one belief: there's nothing wrong with having a little fun. With that, I'm going to step aside to let our developers show you their new games.
Okay.
Enjoy the rest of the show.
Thanks. Yoshi Yarn. Okay. I already see it. Yeah, green.
I'm Tezuka of Nintendo. How do you do?
I'm Emisu of the Goodfield Company. Thanks for having me.
When Nintendo reached out to Goodfield, we didn't ask them to make Yoshi's Woolly World as a sequel to Kirby's Epic Yarn. We said we wanted to make a Yoshi game. But we asked them to use the yarn and fabric as materials for creating new gameplay mechanics. To create a new kind of Yoshi game filled with those kinds of elements.
Well, I already play Kirby's Epic Yarn, and that's not that good for
we
me.
use strands of yarn as the core element and expresses things through their movement.
So I think I'm not.
Now that we were
going
working
to
in a
get,
three-dimensional
Yoshi's
world
Yarn.
with depth, the challenge was that a single strand wasn't going to be visually impressive. So how do you play with a pile of yarn? Or some cloth? We thought about those things pretty hard.
They get unraveled and knitted up and do a lot of things like that. Both Mario and Yoshi games are 2D action platformer games. The big difference is that Mario games are about performing challenging tasks within a given time limit.
Hallo.
But with
Ich
Yoshi
habe auf dem
games,
Augenblick
they don't
gesehen,
have any time limits.
Yoshi Jan.
So
Theoretisch
you're
ja.
able
Yoshi nur
to
einer,
freely
nur im Jahr
explore
sein.
the vast game world.
Ich werde es mir aber nicht
You
besorgen.
can make new discoveries.
Okay.
Ich werde es aber nicht wollen.
It's turning out
Was?
to be an action
Also,
game where you can have fun
Oh,
in
ich
a
überlege
wide
mal,
variety
ich
of
mag
ways.
Yoshi nur alle ähnlich.
When you usually make an action,
Ich mag
things
generell
like how far you can jump are set at a certain
So ähnlich
distance.
das.
So you would build the terrain with that in mind. But in the case of Yoshi, he's so almighty. If he tries, he can fly as far as he
Ich
wants.
verstehe, was du meinst. Ja.
Übrigens hat er seine
His tongue is the most
Schläferability
powerful
behalten.
weapon. Well, it may be weird calling it a weapon. So, as we were thinking about how we should build the game, Tezuka-san told us that it's centered around exploration. We took it as Yoshi's abilities are there to be utilized for exploration. From there, we were able to progress with the game's development smoothly.
Wie es aussieht, kommst du die
By using yarn, there are new ways to explore.
There are a lot of transformations in the game because Yoshi himself is made of yarn.
So this time, we put in two-player mode.
Das wusste man doch schon seit
Two
der Ankündigung,
Yoshis
dass es für die
appear,
Wii U
and
kommt.
that actually plays really well.
Achso, nö, es war schon von Anfang an
Two
klar.
people can play to help each other out. So in tough situations, if there are two players, they can both overcome it. Yoshi can eat up and spit out the other Yoshi wherever he likes. This is really important in co-op and can be used in a way to attack the other player. Really, a wide range of gameplay is possible. We've made prototypes of different ways to express the yarn fabric for Yoshi, and we felt that the stuffed yarn Yoshi was particularly attractive. There was quite a phase of trial and error until we decided to go with the current form.
Yeah, this time it's about a textured look. And we also wanted to give the world a handmade feel. But we then asked, what makes things look handmade? We tried making things of our own, hoping that it would help in reflecting the handmade feel to the game.
There is certainly a key phrase that I have. It's amazing Yoshi. I always want to put in the element of surprise. And I want to make it a game that brings a smile to your face just by owning it.
Woolly World, okay.
Ich fand's ganz nett. Wer erzählt hat?
Sieht wie ein eigenes Spiel aus. Ich mag das.
Naja, es sieht
Also das ist ein eigener Boss. Das ist auch ein eigenes Spiel. Und ich habe diese Rätsel immer gemacht. Ah, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker.
ist es.
Like.
Das ist nett. Mal was Neues.
Oh!
Jetzt geht das wieder los.
Hello. So, is it cool if I have the last donut?
Ich will am besten, ich will dabei nicht lachen müssen.
I deserve that.
I deserve that. der neue, bitte.
Last year, I said that revisiting the conventions of the Zelda series would be our theme for the new Zelda game for Wii U. However, before I get into that, let me talk about something that I needed to help to realize this ambition. In fact, it's something that we've wanted to do for a long time in the Legend of Zelda series, and so development began with this as our focus. In the earlier releases of the Legend of Zelda games, players got to explore a wide area, scrolling up, down, left, and right. However, after the game transitioned to 3D and the hardware continued to evolve, it became harder to create that feel of being in a vast world. For example, in Wind Waker, we used various techniques to create a wide world where you could freely explore many isolated islands. But it was very hard to create one large world where everything felt connected.
Ja.
We had to design small, bounded areas with a defined entrance and exit. And putting them all together made it feel like you were playing in a large world.
Was denkst du, zeigen Sie?
But you still couldn't cut through the boundaries wherever you like to
Zeigen Sie das
explore
Neue?
that world.
Kann sein, weiß ich nicht.
Today, I'd like to talk to everyone about the latest Zelda game for Wii U.
Come on.
First, please take a look at how the game looks on screen.
Oh ja, bitte. Nice!
It's the new world. It's quite a vast world, isn't it? You can even reach those mountains in the distance if you walk far enough. We couldn't create such a wide world like this in the
Oh, fast am
past.
Essen erstickt.
As far as what you can do with such a vast field to explore, as soon as those boundaries are removed, it means you can enter any area from any direction. So the puzzle solving in this game begins the moment the player starts to think about where they want to go, how they will get there, and what they will do when they arrive. This is a clean break from the conventions of past games in the Zelda series, where you had to follow a set path and play through the scenario in the right order. I believe this departure will create opportunities for new gameplay that have not been experienced in previous Zelda games.
I get a heart attack.
As you can see, and as you know from the Zelda series, the world in these games can be quite peaceful. However, it is a Zelda game after all, so strong enemies will certainly appear, even in this setting. Powerful enemies appearing in such a peaceful world is one of the defining features of the Zelda series.
I think that one convention we can keep, right?
Right? Ah! Epona. What the fuck? Oh.
Ich will mehr.
Oh, Link, ey.
Ich hoffe, es ist Pokémon. Ich hoffe, es ist Pokémon.
Das ist Pokémon. Das ist Pokémon.
Wie geil.
Pokémon Snap oder so. Maybe. Okay. The graphics of Zelda didn't look nice that good, but it's in development. What could I do?
Achso, die XY-TV-Werbung war auch schon so. Oh ja.
Omega Rubin und Alpha Saphir.
Ever take those gloves off? No! Take my gloves off, do whatever I want.
Wer kam auf diese Idee?
Beste Idee überhaupt.
Shut up!
Dead witches get dragged to hell. It is what it is.
Einfach so Skat-In, that's not fair. And that's Bayonetta.
These are the gates. Whatever your friend did to get on the other side of these, let's just say she's not having a good day. Welcome to hell, love. I'm not one for pets who don't listen to their master. You know, love, you're probably the only person on the planet who says go to hell and means take me there. I'm afraid I don't have time to dance too long. A friend is waiting for me.
Time's almost up. Bayonetta, you better start creating miracles.
I'm not very impressed. Just because
You can go another
I'm not a fan of
round,
Bayonetta.
can't you?
Yeah, Mario Pack, Zelda Pack.
Flock off, Featherface.
Oh, there's the Times of Doom. Not bad.
I'm the general producer of Hyrule Warriors, Koinuma of Koei Tecmo.
I'm the development producer of Hyrule Warriors, Hayashi of Koei Tecmo.
I'm Anuma of Nintendo, supervisor.
There are a lot of us in the Hyrule Warriors development team who grew up playing The Legend of Zelda. So getting the chance to work on this series, we were actually a little nervous.
But Anuma-san told us we could do whatever we like a number of times, and it became the action style that it is now.
Oh, die Boku-Duels aus Twilight Princess.
A big difference between this and the Zelda games is that you're fighting an army, and there are multiple battles occurring on the field at once. If your forces are in trouble, you'll get a warning, so you have the option to go out there and help out your allies.
Wie geil ist das
What I
denn?
think is great with the Zelda world is how giant bosses
Also
appear,
bis jetzt komme ich nur geile Scheiße.
and you have to think about how to beat them. I think those things are what makes the essence of Zelda,
Oh, und das
which I
ist
think will be a new discovery for fans of the Dynasty Warriors series.
Oder ist das sogar Hylia?
There's also a two-player mode.
Wer?
You can play two players by using both TV and gamepad. It's not a split-screen experience, so you're able to each be fully immersed on a single screen. There are a lot of playable characters, but you know, since it's The Legend of Zelda, there are Link and Princess Zelda.
Ah, it's not mit Princess Zelda, okay.
Impa, who appears through the series, is playable as well. Also, Midna from Twilight Princess makes an appearance as a playable character.
Not bad.
If there is a certain character you like in the series, this is the first game where you'll be able to play as your favorite character.
Okay, then get
There are a lot of playable characters in the Dynasty Warriors series. But man, the ideas they come up with for what kind of moves they give the characters are amazing. They really think of amazing things.
So now, it's really turning out as a great new Zelda collaboration title that's worthy of the name Hyrule Warriors.
Since this collaboration was a first of its kind, we were able to make it a great game that's like a celebration of both franchises. I really hope you all look forward to it.
As a collaborative title, it has both the essence of Zelda and the essence of Dynasty Warriors, as well as a lot of other essences they have all mixed in to form a brand new experience. It'll be great if both fans get interested in playing the other series. It'll make me really happy if they all have fun playing.
September!
Oh, nice.
Ich
September.
dachte, das kommt jetzt August. Ja, August,
August,
ja.
September bei uns. Und im August erst kommt los. Wie noch eine Action-Plattform aus?
Also ich für die View.
Ich meine jetzt, das ist ja die Möglichkeit, also von Mario und Donkey Kong, da mussten wir ja auch was.
Okay.
nächstes Jahr. Metroid. Okay. Show it to me.
Oh. 神の言葉を超えた人工的な運命の解放者。頭の文字を取ってブレイド。
This is X.
私はエルマ。
Oh.
あなた名前は？
Come on.
このことをお迎えする器が今我が元に。
地球を失ってそれでこんな星まで来たのに殲滅するのさ。それが私たち流浪士。もしかしたら宇宙から消え去った方がいいのかもしれない。私らとお前らは共存なんてできないんだ。
じゃあ僕たちはもう死んでいるってことですか？
裏切り者だぞ。やめろルクザール。細胞は駆除する。それがブロウスの差だね。
あの悲劇もう繰り返させはしない。
ブラブベス地球人。
Xenoblade Chronicles.
Bester Name, bester Name.
Nice one.
Bester
Xenoblade
Name.
Chronicles X. Not bad.
Jetzt geht es wieder los.
やっと出られたですもん。
Thanks for coming back, Mario.
I reconsider announcing Mario Ballet. What about Star Fox?
Das haben wir jetzt
Is this? What
Der
the
Level
fuck?
Editor. Level Editor. Mario Maker. Das, was ich mit Super Mario Bros. Spiel auch am PC kann.
Ja, mach ich.
Ne, dein Ernst? Dein Ernst?
Das ist ein...
Man kann das für NSMBU übernehmen. Man kann es für...
Ja, ja, klar.
Das gilt für NSMBU.
Ja, Mario Maker.
Das. Also klar, das ist richtig geil.
Ja,
Da muss ich nichts mehr am PC
das
können.
ist 3 haben.
Das ist cool.
Ja, zum Beispiel. Und 2015 kommt das Spiel raus.
Hätte ich auch nicht.
Ja, das ist wahrscheinlich schon. Ne?
Okay.
Not bad. Ja, das ist live, deswegen.
Was ist das für ein komisches Spiel?
Das werden wir jetzt sehen.
Das dachte ich mir gerade auch.
Nein. Paintball. Okay.
Muss man das gerade verstehen?
Übrigens, das neue Zelda wird auch schon gezeigt.
Wem redest du?
Hi, I'm Nogami, the producer of Splatoon.
I'm Amano, one of the game's directors.
And I'm the other director, Sakaguchi.
And I'm the other director.
Splatoon is an 8-player, 4-on-4 online multiplayer action game. It's all about controlling territory. Teams battle to claim their turf by splattering the map with ink, and the team with the most territory, when time runs out, wins.
Nogami-san actually came up with the squid idea. One day, out of the blue, he was like, hey, let's make them squids.
Rather than designing the characters and then making a game around that, we instead came up with the game first, and then created characters we thought would work well with the gameplay. That's actually how Nintendo prefers to approach game design.
One day when Sakaguchi-san and I were hanging out on our day off, he said, "Hey, what if you're able to switch between being a squid and a person? For example, say you can only shoot ink as a person, but as a squid, you're able to perform a wider range of actions." With that as our main concept, we thought about different ways to expand the gameplay, and the squid idea meshed perfectly.
We thought of things like, what if you can swim really fast in your own ink as a squid? Or what if your feet get stuck when walking through enemy ink? Through this process, we kept expanding the game's features, which brought us to where we're at now, with players able to do things like ink and swim up walls and swim super fast through their own ink.
As a person, your first priority is shooting ink to expand your territory. Once you've done that, you've got more turf to move through as a squid and make use of your squid abilities.
When you're using the gamepad, you can quickly look up or tilt your gaze downward to aim. It's really natural and intuitive. I think these controls are a great use of the gamepad's gyro sensor.
An overhead view of the entire map is also displayed on the gamepad. And you can check it to see what colors of ink are being splattered where in real time. This really lets you keep an eye on how the battle is unfolding.
Normally with shooters, you only get moment-to-moment glimpses of the action. But because of the layering nature of splattering the ground with ink, you can tell by glancing at the map what other players are up to and where they're headed. I think that adds a new layer of strategy to a game like this. Spices it up a bit. The other neat use of the gamepad is making use of your allies' icons displayed on the map. If you tap one of these icons, you'll blast off from your location and land next to them ready to go. This is just one more mechanic that adds a nice twist to the strategy.
Your enemies are shooting ink as well. With regular guns, you can't really see bullets flying by. But since this is ink, you'll be able to see it flying from around a corner, and you'll know, whoa, there's a bad guy over there.
If you forge forward and ink a path, your allies will be able to use it to follow you, and you'll be able to get to your enemy's territory quicker. But on the other hand, they can just ink over that and ruin your strategy. In this way, splattering ink is both an offensive and a defensive tool.
There are a lot of different ways to play depending on your style. Some people like to stay hidden in the ink for a long time and wait for the perfect chance to pop out. Other people just blaze ahead inking a path to try to get as far as they can into enemy territory as fast as they can. There are a lot of different tactics you can employ, but no matter how you play, the ink you're shooting has an effect on everyone else. You'll never feel like you're playing alone or in a vacuum. It's pretty magical, really. A lot of ink can make it hard for enemies to advance into my team's territory. I like to stay at home and protect the base.
Yeah, that's not my style at all.
I'm just plain bad.
Yeah, Nogami-san, you're really not very good.
Wie die anderen Spiele.
Well, That just about wraps up things for the Nintendo Digital event. But at the same time, it's just the beginning of your continuous contact with Nintendo at the show this year. First of all, right after we sign off, we invite you to stay tuned on Nintendo's Twitch channel for our post-show recap, Nintendo Minute Live at E3. There's even more game news we didn't have time to squeeze into this video. If you're in the LA area, we invite you to come on down to the Super Smash Bros. Invitational this afternoon. It's a one-of-a-kind tournament in the Nokia Theater at LA Live to see as much Super Smash Bros. Live action as you could ever want. You'll find more details at e3.nintendo.com/invitational. But Nintendo's experience at E3 is also spreading across the country, thanks to our partnership with Best Buy. You'll find more details at bestbuy.com/SmashFest. And if you want to just follow along without ever leaving home, our coverage is going to be non-stop. We're going to be broadcasting Nintendo Treehouse live at E3 from the show floor directly on Nintendo's Twitch channel. If you care about games, want to see more of the action, and hear from many of the people who created those games, this is Binge Heaven. And yes, Mr. Miyamoto will be among the guests. Follow us on our Twitch and YouTube channels. Get more information at Nintendo.com. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and join the Miiverse E3 community. We've covered a lot of ground today, so I want to thank you for watching. But I just can't leave you without one more little teaser.
Okay.
Enjoy E3 and play Nintendo.
Es kommt noch ein Teaser. Ein Smash Bros. Klar. Ich bin mal gespannt. Ah, Palutena, leck mich.
This fighter from Hyrule is quite impressive indeed. For a mere mortal.
Das wäre sauer, das kann ich rein.
Das Fighter from Hyrule, okay.
Nice try! You're nothing compared to the Underworld Army!
Das scheint eigentlich nicht.
Ja, das sieht schon gut aus. Ja.
Was war denn da? Voll total verschlaubst.
Oh, und tschüss.
Und dann zerlegt er
Palutena.
rein. Das ist geil.
Ich will nicht gar Palutena. Leck mich.
Wiggly Palutena? Oh, I'm not here to save you, Pete.
Doesn't interest me. It's just bad. I don't like that.
For a little, divine intervention.
You want to fight?
Come on, Link, kick her ass.
I'm no stranger to fighting. Have you forgotten that time we fought each other?
Tötest du jetzt? Man kann einander
Sure, but that was when the Chaos Skin had you under mind control.
Wir können zwei
Anything an angel can do, a goddess can do better. Perhaps you'd like to see some of the powers I once used to protect you. Heavenly light, explosive flame, rocket jump, reflect,
Rocket jump, ey, come on, voll was dir.
jump glide, counter, super speed, angelic missile, celestial fireworks, lightweight, black hole, mega laser.
You don't have to prove anything to me, Lady Palutena.
Looks like angels only taught you. Many worthy foes have gathered here. And I won't hold
Das hat jetzt auch nicht
back.
gebraucht. Aber das ist geil.
I don't like this. This is just no.
Wieso gehört auch zu den Nintendo-Charakteren?
Ich weiß.
Dark Pit.
Oh
Just
no.
dropped in to crash
Was
my
denn
party.
jetzt?
Als Skin, ne?
Mission als Charakter. Das wäre.
Jetzt kommt Star Fox.
Sinnlos, aber irgendwie. Weil die gleichen Attacken hat eigentlich auch.
Aber es wird dann noch nicht angekündigt und so.
Was ist noch nicht angekündigt?
宮本です。こんにちは。
今ゲームパッドとテレビを使った新しいゲームをいっぱい作ってます。これはね、とても新しい体験のゲームがたくさんできたんですけども、今度 E3 でいくつかお見せしたいと思います。ゲームパッドを使って遊んでると大きなテレビを見てる、そうすると遊んでる人以外にも周りで見てる人も楽しい。ぜひとも周りで見てても楽しい新しい経験を E3 のフロアでも見ていってください。よろしく。
Ja, schwarz fertig. Hier habt ihr einen neuen Charakter.
Ja, ehrlich.